Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am JayLee. This is JLeesCorner. Okay, and this is a review. It's a review. Okay, if you have not done so already, please take a moment to subscribe to my channel and become my whole JayBird. JayBird. Dun 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 dun. It ain't that late for all this goodness. All this goodness. Okay, it's only like 1:45. It's not that bad. Anyway, do not forget to also like this video, to comment in the comment section, to hit the share button to share it to your social medias or whatever. You can also follow me on IG or Twitter at J_Lees_Corner. And as always, make sure to hit that notification button because it lets you know when I have new videos. And I'm always putting out new videos, okay? I did the new BT show earlier. First Wives Club, but y'all know that's out. Go to my channel, watch that too, okay? I did episodes 1 and 2. Now 2 was under review, so we'll see when that gets approved and everything. But it's on the way. You can still watch episode 1. Ooh, charger. So let's get started with these people. Now, WeTV being funny acting or whatever, they have flagged a couple of videos for the pictures that we use. Yep, the screenshots of the people. So it's going to be quick flashes of each person I'm talking about. Okay, quick. Now, first up we have Angela. Okay, there go Angela. Y'all know Angela and Tony. So, again, first up is Angela. So, Angela gets back to her little trailer. Okay, we know she lives in a trailer park or whatever. So, she gets back to her trailer. And, she's upset that Tony has absconded, okay? He has ran away from the people, okay? He has not went back to the halfway house. And I'm upset. And she calls the one person she know will be there for her, okay? And that's Tommy. Her good old friend Tommy, who people keep saying look like Jerry Springer. And he also wants to marry her, but she said no. Yep, she calls that Tommy. Tommy's escaped from the halfway house and everything. And I need your help. Can you help me? He like, what's going on? Well, I need you to come here with me. I want to drive up to whatever city he's supposed to be in. You can come with me, drive up there, and I want to try to find him. I'm like, how? Like, he was supposed to be in the halfway house. He only been out for 2 weeks, and you haven't really seen him. How would you know where he may be hiding at? But I guess maybe she's going to use her women's intuition. So, of course, Tommy says, okay, I'm on my way. I will be there shortly, okay? So, as she hangs up from Tommy, her phone starts ringing. It's the federal marshals. The number was blocked off. The voice was distorted or whatever. I'm like, oh, she had a whole, and probably because she was the person probably on his list or whatever as a contact person. Because who else he got? Okay, so they ask her, hey, this is Federal Marshal, calling from, and, Tony, what they said his real name, Anthony, whatever, something, bleeping stuff out. He didn't come back. We need to know if you talked to him. Did I talk to him? Well, yeah, he called me. He called me, but I don't know where yet. He wouldn't tell me where he was. So the federal marshal said, we know what, if he comes back within 72 hours, it's a good chance that any charges of him absconding will be dropped. Okay, but if he comes back like more than them 3 days or whatever, he gonna go back. Okay, and that's just what it is. Okay, well, and if you talk to him, he needs to call us. So okay, I'm finna leave now. I'm finna go try to find him because I don't know where he at, but okay, I'll let him know. So Tommy then get there. He like, so what happened? I don't have time to explain. Tommy, I gotta get dressed. He like, okay. And girl, get your knuckle ass back to somewhere. So, she like, I just can't believe he would do, like, who would run? Okay, who would not go back to the halfway house? What kind of fool does that? He then says, what kind of fool chases him? I said, God damn it, Tommy. Really? Tommy, he like, I'm just, okay, come on, let's go. I'm just joking. So they get in the car to go look for him. And so in the car, she's like, what he said, he was, he went to go play basketball, and he, they called him. And what was he scared? He got spooked. He just got spooked and it didn't go back. So I don't know. It's something going on. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's drugs. I don't know if it's a woman, but I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna find out what happened here. I say, girl, if you say so. If you say so. Now we see a new couple. Okay, yep, a whole new couple. It seems like it may be some more foolishness. Now we have Glorietta and Alex. Glorietta, 34. She's a nursing assistant. Alex is 28, and he was on a federal or state holiday vacation. Okay, for taking. He borrowed someone's identity. Okay, and then he got into a place that wasn't his and took things that wasn't his. So he's a taker. He's a taker. Now, first of all, I don't think she looks 34. Okay, she has aged. I don't know why she looks like that. So it looked like she's in prison makeup. It looked like she got the makeup that Tracy was using with Clint. Okay, some charcoal and some toothpaste. Okay, some pencil shading and some whiteout. I'm like, girl, what are you doing? But again, yeah, she don't look 34 to me. I'm like, is she shows you 34? Is she not 44? Okay, so they have been dating for a year. They are engaged. Okay, again, she's 34, he's 28. He's on his little vacation for 2 years, and I'm so happy with him or whatever. She then says how he didn't do what he was charged with. He didn't do it, so it's fine because he's innocent. No, he looked like he did that shit. Anyway, so she brings up that she met him through her cousin. Her cousin was incarcerated at the same place that he was on vacation or whatever. And when she would be on the phone with her cousin, Alex would be like listening in the area. Okay, so they would be like sharing the phone like they 10 or whatever. And so her and him started talking that way. I'm like, that's just weird. I would not. Why would my cousin hook me up with his prison friend? Y'all both, girl, I can't take that. Anyway, so again, they've been dating for a year. So he's been gone for 2 years. They've been dating for a year and they're currently engaged. He sings their song. He's a singer. Oh, you a singing group, won't y'all sing something? And he said, baby, every time we talk, I get so high. Just off your love. Oh, Glorietta. I said, it's not. He did not sound good. It was really, really, really bad. 98 Degree, NSYNC, Backstreet Boy, Old Town, horribleness. Okay, does any of the boy bands of back yonder? Okay, the Caucasian boy bands. He's the one who was in the group because he cute but he can't sing, so they mute his microphone. That's him. I was like, oh, he can't sing. Anyway, so she brings up how, I'm preparing for our wedding. I'm oh so happy for the wedding. I want a white gold wedding band. She has a wedding book. She's made a wedding book with all these plans of what she wants and how she wants. And then she hopes that when he gets out, he gives her the ring that she wants. I say she is delusional. Delusional. And she said that we are on the same page with this wedding because he wants to marry me and I want to marry him. Okay. Okay. Now she said he proposed at their visit. Okay. He got down on one knee and held the telephone and said, will you marry me? And she said yes. Now they've never had any physical touching because it's wherever he is, there's like glass between them. Okay. So she said all we can do is put our hands through the thing and we can touch the glass and put our faces on it. Put your face on the dirty glass. Look, if y'all don't know, them places where he at, okay, they're dirty. So many people be touching them, girl. And I don't even, germs, oh, God. Who knows what they, but girl, I just cannot do that. Anyway, she then says our mama does not know she's engaged to this dude. And so her mom goes to the pet groomer. They take their dog to get groomed or whatever. And she tells her mom she is engaged to Alex. And mom was just like, you gotta be kidding me. Okay, look, the mama to me look younger than her. The mama to me look like they can be sisters versus, where is it at? See, the mama, they look the same age. She's supposed to be 34 and that's supposed to be her mama. Girl, if you say so. I don't know. Now, the mom like, what is wrong? Are you crazy? Why would you want to marry a person in jail? Mom, because he's cute. He has tattoos. He can sing. Girl, are you 12? She's 12. She has to be 12. She just has to be 12. The mama like, you are being dumb. I don't, I want better for you. I want better for me. I want better for us. Okay, I want better for me. I want better for you. Like, why would you want to do this? I cannot believe you want to. Mom, you just really need to, accept that I want to. The mama using common sense. You don't know this man to want to marry this man. So, but she also, the daughter seems a little bit cuckoo crazy. So maybe she's just cuckoo clock. Okay. So the mom then, no, Glorietta says, and mom, he comes from a very nice family. She said Ted Bundy came from a great family too. I said that is very true. You can't be using, oh, they come from a great family. A lot of crazy folks did. Okay, a lot of crazy folks came from completely sane homes. Okay, and they're crazy people. Okay, but the mom says, I will meet him if you want to marry him. I will meet him to see what he got going on. I say, please do, because girl, I just can't. These people is just crazy. So next up, Lizzie and Daniel. Okay, Lizzie and Daniel are happy to be together. He is happy to be home and everything. And I'm like, it's cold outside because she has a whole coat on. And when they talk, you see the air. Why he ain't got no coat? Y'all knew he was coming home for how long? No one thought to get him a coat. Okay, I'm pretty sure he can't fit the last coat he had. Because who knows where he is. But no one bought him a coat. Not his mom or nobody. You can get coats for like $10 at the swap meet. I don't know. So, they bring up how they did not have sex his first night home, but they snuggled. They snuggled. And so it was day 2, and they go into a hot spring. I'm like, oh, that's so sweet that she done saved up some money to get them like a little private area, little hot spring action. You know what I'm saying? Get in the hot waters of the lake or the river. Okay. And you know what I'm saying? There's a good little hot springs going on. He said the last time he was in the hot spring, he was coming down off meth. Great memory. So, I'm like, who says that? The last time, I said, girl, the thing you remember when you're a drug addict. I digress. So we see they really not at a hot spring. I'm like, that is a pool? Is that the community pool? They were at the community pool that I'm assuming they made the water hot for the winter. Because there was other people. You see 5 feet. You see 4 feet. 3 feet. You see no lifeguard on duty. I'm like, did they just make the water hot? A hot spring to me is some natural something. Okay, it's a natural pocket of something with a hot water. Okay, or it's an actual hot spring, not just the community pool in the winter with some icy hot water in it. Just a girl, we see other people around. But I digress. I don't have a hot spring. Oh, do we? I don't know if we have a hot spring here in Michigan. Oh, let alone Detroit, girl. Anyway, I should open one. Nah, people in Detroit, they be doing it in them. I ain't got time for that. So, she brings up how she's just not sure about meeting his family. She's nervous mainly because she's only met his mom, and she can't stand his mom. The mom's crazy. So she's like, I don't know if I can deal with your whole family considering how your mom is. I can't do that. He's like, you know what? They will love you regardless. She's like, you don't know that. I'm like, well, I mean, he don't. So they get back to Lizzie Mama house. And they end up, we have an hour before we have to be to your people's house. Like, what you want to do? I don't know what you want to do. It's, you know what? I can completely understand their weirdness. The first time being with someone sexually can be awkward. Okay, it could, because you like the guy. It's just, I don't know. And they're young too. Like at my age, like you kind of know what you want to do, and you just do it. And when she said, "What do you want to do?" I want to do you. What you think about? I'm thinking about you. And they kiss a little bit, and I'm like, I thought Lizzie lived there, but I'm like, maybe she doesn't live there, because it's at Lizzie's mom's house. But I was like, why don't they go to the room or whatever? And they went to the laundry room. I'm like, okay, maybe they washing clothes because they just came from the hot spring. Maybe their clothes is a little steamy. I don't know. They didn't get in the pool in their clothes, but I mean, maybe because they was wet from the springs, their clothes is a bit wet. I'm not sure. So they in the laundry room and she cuts on the washer. I'm like, okay, they washing. And she then sits on the washer. And I'm like, are y'all finna do it in the are y'all finna do it in the laundry room? And so they kissing and they're taking piece off by piece or whatever. They end up having sex on the floor in the laundry room. They bring up, oh, now that nervousness is over, and she's sitting up there smoking a cigarette wrapped up in the cover. I'm like, it was a very real scene because when I used to smoke cigarettes after a night or a time of passion, when you were a smoker, you sit and you smoke a cigarette wrapped up in a blanket. I said, girl, it almost made me miss smoking, but not so much as when I've been smoke free for 10 years. Newport's hundreds in the box. But I'm like, the moments of it's just a cigarette after sex sometimes is amazing. But girl, I'm all off topic. But they just sitting there, it's like I don't know, like it's weird because I have to learn what he does and doesn't like. And he then says she's much better than the five hand sister, and she's not the five hand. I mean, he been his, the whole time, and she's real, so it is what it is. I said, okay, fine. She then says that she isn't as nervous about meeting his family as she was before. I mean, after you meet his penis, you gotta meet his family. So they get to his family's house, like it's gonna probably be a couple of people, and they walk in, it's like 15 people. And you can tell he was shocked. He was like, okay. So he said he thought it was gonna be like his mom, his aunt, and the uncle. Grandmama was there. It was a good 15 people in that house, and they were all very happy to see him. And he was very surprised. He said, "I'm so surprised. It's so many family members. So like I didn't expect this or whatever. He said, I feel so loved." And what I will say is that's a great thing because again, he's been gone for all these years. He seems to be an awkward kid. Probably was an awkward kid, whatever. It may why he got on drugs, but you can tell he was genuinely happy to feel welcomed home. They were hugging him like okay, they were hugging him like they missed him. You know what I'm saying? It was very very cute. So they sit down or whatever. He brings up how he just wanted to show them that he's a new man. And, I do hope they give him a chance to show that he's a new man. Because, if not, it's going to continually be a cycle of him trying to prove himself or whatever. So as they sit down or whatever, the aunt, saying, oh, are you really free? Like, are you on probation? She's like, no, I'm fully free, whatever, even my record is sealed. She's like, oh, so like if you get in more trouble, like, and she's like, well, I'm not going to get in more trouble. And I'm not going to do it. I'm a changed person. The things I did before were kind of crazy. She then says, yeah, because, we couldn't trust you before. You know what I'm saying? And let me ask you this, okay? Did you steal, so-and-so's hunting bow, whatever it was? And so he pauses, and it was real awkward because, again, it's a whole bunch of family members in the house, and you asking him on his second day out if he stole something, 3 years ago or whatever. He said, you know what? I'm a different person now. I have to own my past. Yes, I did. So I stole it and pawned it. What? See, I knew it, and that's why I couldn't have you around because I couldn't trust you. And the uncle then say, but all of that is in the past. Okay, it takes a strong man to admit what he's done, and I'm like, not only that, he's doing it in front of everybody in the house. So Lizzie feels bad, like, oh, this is horrible. Like she shouldn't have brought that up. Like right now, like this is a time to like kind of celebrate him being home. You trying to figure out who about a bowl from 3 years ago when we knew he was on drugs or whatever. So because she feels kind of bad, she's like, oh, where's your bathroom? And so she goes to the bathroom, whatever. So they sit down and they're talking a little bit. The aunt then brings up how she likes Lizzie because Lizzie seems to have her stuff together. She has a plan. She has a whole, this whole outlook on life that could help him also be focused in life. The mama then yells out, but she drinks too much. Oh, she loves drinking. And they like, we didn't ask you that. She said it like, I don't want y'all liking her because I don't like her. So if y'all think she's a good person, she is not because she drinks. I'm like, it looks like everybody in that house drinks. Okay, it looks like everybody in the house has done some things that wasn't even legal. Okay, some sweet or whatever. Y'all all look like y'all have done things. His mama looked like she's an alcoholic. Truth be told, he said all to y'all shade. You know what I'm saying? Quiet as it is, loud as it said. Okay. Anyway. So he like, you know what? Just because you don't like that she drinks doesn't mean that, it's an issue to not be respectful. Like, you need to be respectful. I am, but she drinks, and if all she worries about is drinking, and then you're drinking, and he's like, that's not gonna happen, that's not what's going on. She is really a bitch. She just really is or whatever. And then Lizzie heard the mama in the bathroom because the house ain't but that small or whatever. So Lizzie heard the mama in the bathroom saying all this stuff, which made her upset, but she didn't look upset. But Daniel was upset, and so they left. They left because I'm like, why would you just? She drinks a whole bunch, and she drinking. It's gonna make you drink, and then you're gonna get back in trouble, and then you're gonna go back to jail. I'm like, how did you get that from? He been home 2 days. We haven't even seen her drink yet. Girl. Anyway, I'm like, at least Daniel was sticking up for her, in the midst of the bull of the shit. So, Lacey and Shane. Okay? Lacey and Shane, Lord Jesus, he's been out for 3 days. And, it's their last day together because he's going to live with his dad, because I think he's out on parole or whatever. So, he has to be at a certain residence for so long, whatever. And of course, she's going home with her children. So they spend the day at the beach, okay? Land on the beach, get a little tan or whatever. So she tells him, hey, I'm falling in love with you. I'm falling in love. He says, you know what? I am too. I said, in 3 days, y'all talked on via mail for 3 months. Okay, you didn't even know he was a real person in real life until 3 days ago, and now you're falling in love in 3 days with no sex. He barely looked like he can hold a rational, intellectual conversation, but she doesn't either. So what have you fallen in love with in 3 days? Maybe he cut up her pancakes right. Maybe he irons her shirts pretty nicely. I don't know. Maybe he holds the shampoo and the conditioner while she washes her hair. I'm not sure what it is, but she says she's falling in love with him, and he said he is too. So, they both say how we can have a real relationship. Like, this can be a real thing, you know what I'm saying? Because you're out, okay? So we can really be together in a relationship, okay? And so he brings up how, they say how when they'll be living separately, they will be thinking of each other. I'll be thinking about you the whole time I'm at my daddy's house. And now I'll be at home with my kids thinking about you. He thinks, and I want you to know that you can ask me anything and I'll tell you. She said, I got a question, okay? What did you go to jail for? Like, what really happened that made you go to jail? He's like, I don't really like talking about that. You know what I'm saying? It's difficult. You could tell I think he didn't want to say nothing on camera. But he said how, some guy, a bad guy, showed him some photos on his phone, and, he took it upon himself to get back at the dude for someone else. The dude must have showed some pictures of something that I don't know, because he doesn't say what the guy showed him. And he said, because he showed me that, it made me mad, and I beat him up. Okay, I kind of blacked out, I beat him up, and he lost his eye. And so, because I was the aggressor, and I, lost his eye, that's why it was like malicious bodily harm, whatever the charge was. So he said, I went away, I was 17 years old then or whatever, but I don't regret it. I don't regret it because it made me who I am today, and it helped me meet you. I'm like, you wouldn't not beat someone up to spend 4 years in jail? Okay. So he then said, so now that I was honest with you, like, do you have anything you want to tell me? Anything you want to tell me? So, I was, so she says in her confessional how, what I'm saying, I was in love with John, okay? But then I met Shane, and now I'm so confused. I don't know what to do. So, she tells him how, a year ago, a guy named John, I was talking to a guy named John a year ago, and he proposed to me. And he was like, okay. And I accepted it. He's like, okay. She said, then he went to jail. He like, okay, so y'all not together now, right? And she was like, well, John wants to pursue me when he gets out in about 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? And I need to see what happens. And he instantly he got upset. He wasn't like visibly mad, like, oh, grr. But you can tell he was upset or whatever. I just can't, I can't believe that. I don't know what to say. Was he like supporting you? Like, does he? I'm like, what does that matter? What does it matter? Okay. She said, well, yeah, kinda. And I'm like, but you can't support her in the 3 days you've known her. So what does it matter about that? It's dumb because even if John supported her a year ago or the year that he's been locked up, you have only been around for 3 months. No, my fault. 3 days. 3 days. So, he like, what? Everything we've been through these last couple of days. I'm like, everything y'all have been through. What has happened, girl? He says, everything we went through in the last couple of days, you know what I'm saying, but you want to be with somebody else, and I can't believe that, you know what I'm saying, and you wait till the last day when I'm about to leave to tell me this. I just want to touch, I don't know, like, are your feelings for me changing? He was like, kinda, yeah, you know what I'm saying, I don't know what to say, you know what I'm saying, it's just, I'm just confused. He brings up how, what I'm saying, I used to trust her, and then my trust for her went from up here to down here, okay, it was here, and then it's here, okay, but you ain't know her. Anyway, he said, well, how would you feel about it? How would you feel about it that what if I told you there was another girl I was talking to and I want to see if that's going to work out? How would you feel? Well, I wouldn't like it either. I get it or whatever. So, she then said he was the reason that I wanted to wait to have sex. And I was like, oh, she was honest, like honest, okay? He was like, oh, shit. I can't believe this or whatever. And so he's like, I think we need to just kind of slow things down or whatever because you need to decide if it's gonna be me or him because you can't be with us both. And I said, well, at least he stood up for himself. At least he did that. Okay. And he reacted better than I thought he would, meaning I didn't want like, oh, okay. I'm gonna be here regardless. I like these like you gotta pick and choose. Like you gotta choose. It can't just be you can't have both. You can't have me on the sidelines while you're figuring things out with him. That ain't gonna happen. Okay, it's either me or him. And I said, well, figure it out. Lastly, Vincent and Amber. Y'all know, good old Vincent and Amber. Vincent looks normal in this photo. Just like, I'm like, oh, that's a guy someone would date. He looks normal. Not in real life. So, we see Amber is talking to Puppy's mom, Kathy, because she's like, I just feel weird, it's so awkward with me, whatever. And I'm saying, because Kathy's wondering, does Amber really like Vince? Because she's like, I can't tell. Like, when I see y'all together, like, there's no affection. Like, you don't hug him, touch him, or kiss him. Like, there's just nothing or whatever. So, like, what's going on? So Amber, like, it's just this awkward vibe. Like, I just get it's just an awkwardness with him. I don't get it. And I know he has to feel it too, and it's just weird. You know what I'm saying? She brings up how I've always had different different pen pals over the years, you know what I'm saying? And, this is just different or whatever. So she brings up how, he has his stuff together, like he's a military person or whatever. So why would he want to marry me, a felon, who he doesn't know? It's like he's doing it for a reason. I don't know why. So Kathy said, we'll ask him, like, why me? She then said, I did ask him and he gave me an answer, but I don't remember what he said. I'm looking like, you didn't, what have you, Amber, go eat some vagina because you're a lesbian. And it's fine. It is fine if you are. But why are you making us feel like that we are the crazy ones that you want Puppy. You don't want Vince, okay? So she says, at one point he talked about adopting me. I was like, wait, what? Huh? So she said, he wanted to be able. He said that he would be able to put me on his military stuff or whatever, and he would get money from me. Okay. She then brings up how he mentioned adopting Puppy. Okay, so that he would get $256 twice a month, for them, and he would split it. But he would split it with them. I'm like, what? But they're adults. They are adults. So at this point, Puppy's mom is upset because why would a man want to adopt my grown daughter? My daughter's in her 30s. Like, why would, how? I didn't even know you can adopt an adult. I'm like, girl, I don't know. So now the mama thinks something's up, but I'm gonna ask him about it because I gotta figure it out. So it's just weird. You know what I'm saying? Amber then says, well, he would send her, it'll be a way for Puppy to, like, get some money, like, and save money, because, again, he will be giving her money from having her as his dependent for adoption. I said, Lord Jesus. So the mom, like, that's a red flag to me. So Vince then gets there. So Puppy's mom go out and talk to him or whatever. So he's like, so why would you try to adopt my daughter? He then says, I did it to help them. Okay, I did it to help them so they can get money for it. He says how all three of them thought it was a good idea. Okay, because in his state, you can adopt an adult to get money for them. And I said, but she's in prison. I don't think you can adopt a person in prison. Because you're not taking care of them. Like, you can have a person on your stuff as a dependent because they're dependent upon you and you are taking care of them. That don't work if they're in prison. So again, he tells the mom, I was doing it. We all talked about it. We all thought it was a good idea. And again, I was going to share the money with Puppy and Amber so they would have money on their books and they can, do things or whatever. So he says he brings up how they show the paperwork of him trying to adopt Puppy. He says that the paperwork went through, but he did not get any money because he could not get any money. You know why? Because Puppy's in jail. Duh. Dumb Diddy. Okay. Anyway, so Kathy Finn says, well, you know what I'm saying? I know that y'all are awesome hustlers. I know Amber's a hustler. I know Puppy's a hustler. You know what I'm saying? But I don't want y'all getting caught up in no foolishness. Okay? No foolishness or whatever. She brings up how she now sees that he was doing it to help Puppy. She says, because I don't have any extra money. I don't have any money I can send to her. So it was nice to know that her daughter was getting money from somewhere. I'm like, Puppy in there tricking people. I just can't, girl. Anyway, Kathy then asked him, like, well, how are you? And Aaron, like, do you like her or whatever? She just kind of said things that Amber said too. So for him, he explains how, her body language is like, don't touch me, give me space. So I'm respecting that or whatever. And she said, yeah, I think, that's one thing, but she still wants to know that you like want her and want to be with her, whatever, like there's some kind of attraction and whatnot. He said, you know what? Okay, because I would 100% move to Georgia to be with her. I would move here and get a job here and everything. So he goes in the house to talk to Amber. And Amber is like in the room, on the phone, like in the dark a little bit if you ask me. And he comes like, hey, what's up? She's like, hey. And he kind of sits behind her and leans over her and said, you know what, I really love you. I really love you and I want to be with you. I care for you, whatever. And if it seems like I'm weird, it's only because I've been so overwhelmed and I was trying to respect your space, but I do really like you. And she was looking like, okay, get away from me. Again, he said, I feel awkward and I'm nervous. And that's why I've been acting that way. But I'm feeling better today and I'm good now. I think he must be on some kind of medication and he wasn't taking his meds because he do seem a little bit different today. But yeah, I think it's medication things that make him be awkward and weird or whatever. But I don't care. So he then like, well, let's lay on the bed and talk. So they kind of lay back on the bed. And he said, you know what, so I was thinking, like, what if I was to come here and, like, get a full-time job here and move here? And, well, I don't know. I haven't thought, it's just so much at one time. And I haven't thought about anything. And he's like, oh, okay. So, yeah, it's the weirdest thing that she knew she was coming home, but she has nothing planned. I don't know. We know what it is. She wants vagina. Not just hers, puppies. Okay, she wants puppies, vagina. Anyway, y'all, that was the whole episode. I am going to bed. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed. It is 2:17 a.m. Early Saturday morning. Let's see when you guys get this. Okay, gotta go.